Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of a game and maintain it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Salah, driving forward. Closing in on goal. Played out to the left flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait.
Batistuta! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And Atletico Mineiro score first. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rijkaard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Dunk calmly anticipates. It's a searching pass. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Yilmaz! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Burak Yilmaz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Out towards the flank. He has found the way through. Swept in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Costa Curta.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's in on Burak Yilmaz! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
India really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Mohamed Salah. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, good spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That has been slung wide. And here's Suarez. Burak Yilmaz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
India have reclaimed it. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's a lovely... And Batistuta!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Defending was strong and firm. Costa Curta. And it's Salah.
Atletico Mineiro couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Roberto Carlos.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Here's a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Burak Yilmaz fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And here's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
A vicious ball here. We are into... Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's found a way. It's Yilmaz! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Burak Yilmaz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed
So
away.
a dramatic game decided in its very last moment. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick off.
welcome to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Right card. Neymar. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Distributed tidily. Applies the finish! And that is great goalkeeping.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's good running with the ball. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he's being shifted off it. Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Batistuta. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Hernandez. He's got away. Now the delivery. Rummenigge! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Produces a cross, punched away. India have the chance to go the other way. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's through, now is he in? He could be in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute at a
Van
time.
Nistelrooy, he has found the way through. And that should get the job done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
And a quick
India
announcement
may
today
probably
that
be
memorabilia
feeling
from
a
today's
little
match
aggrieved
is
about
now
not
on sale
capitalising
in
on
the
such a
stadium
bright
hall.
start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's an imaginative pass. That's been cut out, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's just a little long. Adams gets it clear. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball's gone out of play. Messi goes for goal! Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Nistelrooy. Ball is over the line. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. And Batistuta! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 18, Gabriel
India
Batistuta.
have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front foot. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Luis Suarez! And he's there to clear it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Tries from a long way out. It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, what has happened here? Early ball out from the back.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, he's... Batistuta! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Back to the keeper. Adams. India close now to seeing this one through to the end. Gascoigne. The ball is loose and oh, he's been caught napping.
Added minutes has been
That's
indicated.
been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Droll. And he was quick to react. And that's it. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And His tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back.
He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Goes long and straight. Looking to play him in. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Batistuta. First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Rodri, not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. And a shot! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 9, Luis Suarez.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's been drilled forward. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That is a great pick out. Goes for a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The goal scorer.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and
to
they will be
today's match.
up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. India cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run, and here's Bellingham. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's going for goal! Oh, off the bar! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chance, surely! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Can he get it through? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a sharp pass. Messi. Oh, important interception. And they've got rid. And it's Beckham. Koundé makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Van Belten gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely shaped ball. Now, can they get him away? He's come in hard. Van Belten gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Van Nistelrooy. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's having a shot! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Besiktas really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet. India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Adams, out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Raul, deep cross, punched away. And the shot! That's another chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deftly away. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, Messi! Oh, crossbar! Oh, there's a probing ball.
India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And this is Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Luis Suarez. The referee has given a corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Van Dijk is there, and the volley. And he's lifted it over.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van der Sar. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. India do have the look of a team with genuine
Hello,
ambition.
everybody, and welcome
Already
to
on the
today's
cusp of
match.
promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. India come into this game needing something. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And Julio Cesar somehow saves it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good ball out wide. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Tries to play it. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Rijkaard with the clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now this could be a chance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's there! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Probing pass. That's good vision. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Batistuta chasing after it. But he's well positioned here. Busquets. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs.
Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Has been indicated.
Kaka. That has been slung wide. Messi. He's picked his way through. Swept in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Batistuta. Kaka really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted it to the flank. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Kaka. Hazard. He's looking wide. And it's played in. And that has earned... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Luis Suarez. That's Xabi Alonso. Hazard. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name. Spread it left. The ball goes in. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. And this is just the goalkeeper's... Can he finish? And he's found the net! It is in their hands again. Could that be the decisive blow?
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
India go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Madrid have their second corner now. Batistuta getting this one clear. Xabi Alonso clears it away. Looking to play him in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
It's Alonso! And that would have won it.
Xabi Alonso has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
India get their fourth corner. That has been knocked clear. Oh, good take in a good area. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He might be in here!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is as far as it goes. India are going up, and now they can dream.
Please take this opportunity.
Reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new legends will be
everybody,
written.
and welcome to
It is
today's
time
match.
to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There's a searching pass. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Fernando Torres. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dumfries picks it up out wide. He gets big. Roberto Carlos, here comes, climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace
Brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's...
And Van Nistelrooy! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona finding their passes. The ball has bounced loose now. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne. Conte. And it's Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. And this is takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Batistuta. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's been... Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to
Batistuta! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. He's found a way through. And Messi! He's beaten the kick. He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Luis Suarez, Messi, and that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Messi with a real chance here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Messi! That is some save from Khan! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Danger averted for now. Alonso. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching passes played there. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Plays it in low.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
India really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Good read, needed to be.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Belletti. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Floated through. And this is Luis Suarez. Now, who's going to be first to this? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Can he
filled.
get onto this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Adams. Nicely spread. He's through here. No, it's come to nothing. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi. Short changes him with that pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Hangs one in. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Van Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
There will
So
be 3
all
minutes
square
added
with
time.
almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to...
Batistuta! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
India are already chasing the game. Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Aubameyang. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And he's gone direct here. Scholes. And it's Batistuta. Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this? Probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. Oh, terrible pass. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, good ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Koundé. Now, can they get him away?
1 minute added time.
That's a good ball out wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has been cut short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played back in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. And here's Van Nistelrooy! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here. Aubameyang. And he's hit it long. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That was good alertness. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Van Nistelrooy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now it's Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. Batistuta has created one goal already. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neuer gets it clear. Now it's Aubameyang. Now who's going to be first to this? He's thrown, shot a goal! He has done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No way through there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. Batistuta. Van Nistelrooy.
There will be 1 minute added
He's
time.
picked his way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's it. India were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of...
And there's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And it's Rivaldo. And here's Torres. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's cut it out. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. Modric can see things others simply cannot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's onside! And that could well leave a mark. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. India really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Torres. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it just needed a better touch and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo is in a really good position out wide. Batistuta. Luis Suarez.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there's a probing ball, and that interception was most necessary. Rivaldo. And it's Isco. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Isco. Modric. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Van Nistelrooy. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. There's the start of the second half.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's picked his way through. It's a promising position. Deep cross. And he was alert to it. Neymar. That'll be a throw. And it's Rivaldo. India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Modric, Neymar. He's found a way through. Tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar is fouled.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this?
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking for the run. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Adams can get it clear.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team, but Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Van Nistelrooy.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
They get a throw in. Now it's Batistuta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Darren Fletcher. Park Ji-sung. And here's Haaland. And he's lost his man here. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. India still without a single shot on target. And the shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Rijkaard.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's a cute ball. Rijkaard makes the interception. It's a sharp pass. Looking for the run. Now there's a real chance! It's a loose ball. Takes a shot. Denied by an instinctive save.
Adams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta.
Added time.
India have reclaimed it. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. In by Messi. And that was very necessary. Now it's Haaland. Oh, this looks sharp. Darren Fletcher. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Haaland. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lovely pass, but can he... It's Luis Suarez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution on the field, number 15. Raul.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides,
is
actually. There's going to be a
number
major
4,
shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Well read, nice interception. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Adams. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, Batistuta! And that would have been game, set and match.
Batistuta has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept fate.
It's hit the upright.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Foot in. Looking for the run. Bastoni cuts it out. And the counter is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tries to pass it through. Distributed tidily. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he thumps it clear. And he's intervened well there. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Batistuta. Short changes him with that pass. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Delivers with whip.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's burst through, and the shot! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. Referee has just said play on. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Luis Suarez. Still just a single goal between the sides. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And that's another good win of the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. All the way back. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's Seetop! There's the shot! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Uruguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest...
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Batistuta really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Batistuta duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's Luis Suarez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. And this chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. Played out towards the right wing.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
The most accurate pass. Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
And the ball's come loose this time, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Our fan club members who are celebrating their
How do you
birthdays
sum up
today.
what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
おや、顔なじみの皆さんがお揃いで。
हेलो 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 गाइस हेलो हेलो बोकाचोदा लाइक कर दे सब्सक्राइब कर दे भाई
Sekarang rekon sampai di subscriber malah biar
देरी
itu
के लंदा आता देरी के नहीं
aramat bisa lo udah youtuber ini mana
अबे लाइक से
तो
सब्सक्राइब
नंबर
करो
का
फोन आते तो একটু চালিয়ে দে না ভাই একটু গরিবের ইয়ে কর
করিবে কি করে বে সেরকম মনিটাইজ করব নি রে সেরকম করব নি রে চুদি যাবে
এই ঠিক আছে আরে তবু একটু লাইক কমেন্ট শেয়ার কিছু একটা করে দে
আরে চাটনি বেকার খাটনি হয়ে যাবে
হ্যালো হ্যালো এ শুন হ্যালো বলছি যে মালটা সেই স্ট্রিম ফিম করতো না বলেছিলাম না সেই মালটার নাকি তোর মাইনাসে ডলার দেখাচ্ছে টাকা দেখাচ্ছে
না সেটা ওলা দেখাচ্ছে
बड़ा दे আমি ওকে কার ধরে যাও কি আমরা আছি অনেককে ডাকলে অনেক আইল্যান্ড
এ অনেক কি করছে রে মালটা
আমি যাবো না
अरे भैया बंदा भाई
আমাদের আমাদের ঘরে চলে গেছে কুকুর
আমাকে বেশি আমাকে বেশি পারিস আরেক লোক কই
স্পনই হবে লেওড়া আবে লাইক ফাইক করে দেন একটু ভাই প্লিজ প্লিজ
আমি এখন বাইরে আছি তো আমার কাছে ফোন টোন নেই আর একটা কার সাথে কার নাম বল না 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 পুরো ঘুমিয়েছি দুটা পরীক্ষা এক্সাম দিয়ে এক্সামে দুটা পরীক্ষা আল্লাহ
কেউ আছে রাইট দিকে আছে
মেকানিক্যাল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং আর একটা কার্গো
आगे खतरा है। आगे खतरा है।
ওই কোথায় আরে শুয়ে আছে ভাই এই দেখ পেছনটাতে শুয়ে আছে পেছনটাতে শুয়ে আছে শুয়ারের বাচ্চা ঘরের একদম পিছনটাতে যেখানে গাড়ি থাকে
हमारा तो उड़कुमाने दयाले बुझने वक्त है
ठीक हो
भला नीचे नहीं गिरा
Watch out!
ये गाड़ी बिजनेस की गाड़ी बिजनेस
सुजना जी तुम मार आइडिया दे ya para mí por favor corón
পাথর চলেছে পাথরে হ্যাঁ
तो डैमेज खाइला
না না অফলাইন না মনি মারলো পুলি
तेने यार बॉक्स
तान के जीती दे
তার গতি তো রঙ
মারলে ভাই গোটে কিল করলে আমাকে মারিকে শান্তি গেলে
দুলো গেছে
নিচে আছে সালা সই হচ্ছে না ভিক্টোরি
なかなかいい作戦でした。
হ্যালো সুমন মাইতি সুজনদা কালকে হচ্ছে কি ঝগড়া করতেছিল প্যাস তাই দিলে কাজ করার কথা ভাল লাগে না ঘর যাবা ঝগড়া লাগিয়ে দিলে দিয়ে কাজ চলে যায় আমার ডাউনলোড আছে
বিয়া ডাউনলোড করে ওরা গেম ডাউনলোড করতে যায় কি মানা 3টিয়া গেম 50 GB হয়েছে ডাউনলোড হয়েছে
লজিক্যাল দা
বোকার চুদা ডাউনলোড করতে গেছে 3টিয়া গেম 50 GB হয়েছে
ভাই লাইক শেয়ার সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দে ভাই আবে পরের সিজনটাতে কি সুন্দর সুন্দর রিওয়ার্ড আসবে বে 10টা এস 10 স্টার করলে রিওয়ার্ড এস 20 স্টার করলে রিওয়ার্ড 50 স্টার করলে রিওয়ার্ড কিটা প্রিজমে তো সব ঠিকই তো আছে কিন্তু আমার শুধুমাত্র এই হেডফোনটার জন্য প্রবলেম প্রিজমে খুব ভালো লাইভ স্ট্রিম হবে কোনো পিসি সেটআপের দরকার হবে না লেওড়া তুই দেখ কি সুন্দর কিউট ফেস নিয়ে আমি ইয়ে করছি হ্যাঁ লেওড়া গুদমানি আবার সেই ক্লোজ রেঞ্জ
বছর কবে খেলা ছিল সরি কবে খেলা
ও বলে
আরে লেফট শুয়ে আছে এক্স্যাক্ট লেফট শুয়ে আছে ঘরটা পিছনে
বম মারছি বম
বাইরে
বাইরে আছে লাস্ট
পাঁচিরের সেতারে
নেট মারছে
मारली कोठा
यार
काट डालेंगे स्ट्रेल किलो बोले ना लेवड़ा
एक किल मिला सब
तो दूर लोग अच्छे
আরে শুয়োরের বাচ্চা
ইয়া মারা গেল
ঠিক আছে
মারি
মনে লাগলো এটা মনে লাগলো একজন না
রয় কোনদিরা
লেফট থেকে আসছে কে গেলি রে কোথায় গেলি রে কে
কম মাল কিছু
ওই কয়ে সুজন কয়ে তো ঠিক আছে কয়ে উঠতে ওই দেবে
লাভ লাগে
तुम्हारा नहीं प्रचुर मात्रा काउके मारा
काट डालेंगे बहनचोद
Watch out!
ফুল গাইড আছে ভালো
এলো একটা বাঁধে গেল
ঘরে
এই বহুত লো 4 नंबर बहुत लो लेफ्ट আছে পিছনে
আরে সালাম আলাইকুম
Location mark.
कतो तो मारवा
तो मारवा
এই লেওড়া মার
जिंदगी की वक्त ले वाली
আমি খুঁজতেই রয়ে গেলাম গান মারাতে খুঁজতেই রয়ে গেলাম লেওড়া
और देखो ये बात किला কি লিখছে ওই সেটিপটা পিছনে আছে পিছনে দুটানো
खान की चुदी बहुत लो बे
आगे
জাম শট দিতে গেলাম সুরে বাচ্চা কি যে শট লাগলো লেওড়া স্লোসুন শট গণ মারাতে
I need a weapon.
ठीक है को तो बंदा काई है देखते हैं
পিছনে
Danger ahead.
আর তো ঠিক আছে
খুঁজতেই রয়ে যাচ্ছি না আমার খুঁজেই পাচ্ছি না গুদ মারানি
লজিকগুলো তো কিছুই হয়নি।
Watch out! Help!
Aí daw Monova কি আমার দিয়েছে স্পট I am দেখতে পাইনি
Marked a location.
আর ছুটি দিলো আছে সুন্দর ছুটি দিলো গাছেরটা নক হয়েছে ভিতরটা আছে রিভাইভ দিতে আছে ভিতরে
Danger ahead!
Watch out!
যা পিছনে কি রিভাইভ দেবো ওকে
যারা টাইমও বেশি বম মারবে পিছনে আরে কি করে দেবে
Help!
শুনতে পেলে খেলতে পেতাম প্রথম করে
হ্যাঁ ওটা দেবে তোমার সাইডে এসেছে তোমার ভাই ঘরের উপর ঘরের পিছনে আছে ঘরের ভিতরে ওটা নিচে
হিল কর
আর এগুলো কি আছে মনে কি করবো মনে মতো ওঠে
নেট নাইনি
ওকে জবাব
বুঝলেন?
গাড়িতে গাড়ি ঢুকে দিয়েছে গুদু মারানি।
গাড়ি
हट ले ओड़ा
3 लोग नहीं।
अरे शिट। এর কোথায় এবারে কোথায় কোথায় কোথায়
ধরে ধরে
कितना আছে ওয়ালে
Danger ahead.
ওয়ালে कितना আছে
छुड़िए लेवा
चलो 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 এটা মারো মারো
लेगा
चमचम यस
बस हो जाए छुड़िए लेवा हो जाए छुड़िए लेवा की ये मान
सारा
लगा
कौन धरने की है अरे
Watch out.
छोड़ नोटी एक डिवाइस खींच
हमारा शॉट खुला जो
बढ़िया 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 ডিভিএস টা শালা এখনো
उठी गेले उठी
बस राजील्ला मैंने ऐसे राजील्ला
उतना दूर से डीवीएस मार रहा है भाई इतना क्या खेलची बहन की लोड़ी
अरे सफाई तो हमें दी
Marked a location. Watch out.
আমার সাইডে তো আইসি
ভালো নেট ভালো নেট ভালো নেট ভালো নেট ভালো নেট
Kamu mau gila nih kira? Iya kan nih gila. Kalamalta ultiyeche. Kalamalta ultiyeche. Ini mare. मार भाई क्या तू পলাশ কিছু না বুঝলি দেখে রে পলাশ কি দেখছিল রা
মা সে আইসো নি কেন সে কি দিতেছি
বে সেটা আমাকে দেখে রে তুই তো সামনে দিয়ে মারব
মানে নিয়ন করে ছুটি নিয়ে ঢুকিয়ে দিচ্ছি
আকে দি উপরে উপরে ওখানে
না খারাপ বলা টেক্সটে অনেক যাট
Watch out!
গাছে
আরে ভাই কভারে মরলাম ভাই 120 এফপিএস 16 কেন নিলাম বাল চিনতে 16 নিলাম গুদ মারনি
সেকেন্ড দিন দিতে আছে
I need a weapon.
না
ভাই আইফোন 16 এ কোনোদিন নিয়ে দেবে না
60 अरे 7
अरे आईफोन 16 को 90 एफपीएस एक बार 90 एफपीएस दी थी भाई एक बार 90 एफपीएस
আরে কি কথা
Marked a location.
लॉजिकली हेडफोन नहीं गुड मान
93 डैमेज ये भी तो 93
अरे मैं नीचे घुसी के नीचे गट्टी के ना कुछ साथ साथ गट्टी फुटला रे चिकन के लिए अरे
Watch out!
मार रहे हैं
हट खान की
মানে সাথে নো করে নিও
मुस्कान ने लास्ट मोमेंट पूरा लास्ट मोमेंट का दिन
इधर है
ए कवा दे नेट मत कवा दे सर गुद मारा नहीं का तो लेवड़ा पे कवर दे मत गाना मारा
पीछे আসো আসো আসো।
Watch out!
লেফটে মারানো লাগছে নাকি? রাইট দিক দিয়ে পুশ কর, লেফটে মারলে কাভার দিয়ে দেবো।
যেটি যেটি
বহুত লো, যা 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 যা, যা। বুঝছিস তো? এ এ সিটপ বোকাচোদা, আরে লেওড়া, কথাটা শুনলেই না ওরা। বলছি পাশের বাড়ির মালটা ইউটিউব যেটা পয়সাটা আসে না, সেটা মাইনাসে রান করছিল বে। কেন? তারপর তো সেই
I need a
গ্রিনে
weapon.
হ্যালো, শোন, বলছি যে সেই গ্রিন ডলার আছে না, গ্রিন, সেটা আবার ইয়েলো ডলার আসছে, আবার মাল আবার 55,000 টাকা, সেটা পিসি সেটা বিল করে গুদ মারান। না আবার বিয়ে হয়ে গেছে। হ্যাঁ লেলা কে বেড়ে হ্যাঁ লেওড়া, আমার হাসি পায় জানিস তো। বহুত লো, বিশ্বাস কর, বহুত লো ভাই। শুয়োরের বাচ্চা কি মেরেছিলাম বে। আমিও ভেবেছিলাম যে হ্যান্ড ক্যাম দিয়ে করবো, ফেস ক্যাম করবো না লেওড়া। আমি আর হ্যান্ড ক্যামটাই করবো লেওড়া। আমি যাচ্ছি, হ্যাঁ গাড়ি করে।
Marked a location.
চুদির ভাই আবে কোথার থেকে মারছিস তুমি? আমি একটাও মারিনি মারার।
Watch out! Watch out!
ও
এই মালটাকে বিয়ে করবো, ও জিতে গেছি। শুয়োরের বাচ্চা। गाड़ी सेव कर रख रे, गाड़ी सेव कर रख रे।
Danger ahead.
হাট রে বোকাচোদা। দাঁড়া রে, মালটা ওপেনে আসছিল। দে তুই দে, আরামসে দে, আমি রিভাইভ দেবো আরামসে, চিন্তা নেই। আয় আয় কাছে। আরে ওটা মারলে আবার আসছে বে। মারটা হেড গেছে। কোথায় বে? আয় বে।
Location mark.
দেখতে পেয়েছি। ভাই কত মেরেছি বে সুরে বাচ্চাকে। ল্যান্ডি চুদি ল্যান্ডি চুদি বোকাচোদা। কে জানে ল্যান্ডা, ও ল্যান্ডটা নাই ওই জন্য ল্যান্ডি। এত পরিচয়, এত এই লেড়া বাল ছিলাম বে, সিরিয়াসলি বে। শুধুমাত্র একটু সময় না দেওয়ার জন্য না গেমটাকে, ওই জন্য বাল ছিলাম, বিশ্বাস কর সিটপ, বুঝছু? একটু সময় দিলাম না জিনিসটাকে, এত এক্সপিরিয়েন্স, এত ওই বাল ছিলাম। একটু সময় দিতে হতো গেমটাকে আর কি। একটা প্রেমিকাও সময় চায় ভাই।
ও আগেকার প্রেমিকা সময় চেয়েছিল, এবার চালিয়ে দেবো।
বিশ্বাস করবি না ভাই, মানে একটু সময় দিনি, বিশ্বাস কর। না ইউটিউবকে সময় দিলাম, না কিছুতে সময় দিলাম। কেমন নিবে? এই দরকার ছিল না।
ঠিক আছে, ওকে আমি স্প্রে মারবে, তুমি কোনো
সারা দুটাকে মারলাম, সুয়ার বাচ্চা দিবার দে, বাল ছিড়ে ওদের বাল ছিড়ি লেড়া, ইয়া করবো না আমি, এই করবো না লেড়া, ফিনিশ দেবো না গুদু মানে। দুটাকে নক করি ভাই, দুটাকে নক করি, ওর রিভাইভ দেবো আরামসে এখন। আগে স্মোক করে গিয়ে নেট করে দে ব্রোকেন রোড। ভাই আমার অগটা নেওয়ার খুব ইচ্ছা ছিল, জানিস তো? অগটা পেলাম না লেওয়া, জানুস? আরে অগটা ইউসি নয়, আমি তখন তো এক্সুটে ধ্যান দিয়েছি তো তখন। আমার অগ চুমু চলে লেওয়া আমার হাতে। আরেকটা আছে, হ্যাঁ ওখানে আরেকটা আছে। বাস নাইস।
যেন অটোমেটিক গ্রিন স্ক্রিন
আবে
হয়েছে।
অগটা লিয়ার খুব ইচ্ছা ছিল, অগটা জানিস তো, অগটা এত দারুণ মানে ভালো লাগছে না, দুর্ধর্ষ অগটা ছিল বে, দুর্ধর্ষ অগটা ছিল। বাইজনটা যেমন লেভেল 4 হবে। আগে আগে যেতেও তো পারবো না লেওড়া।
কেন যাওয়া যায় তো গাড়ি?
Marked a location. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
হ্যাঁ পাথর দেখি।
Help!
अरे ना ना आराम से आराम से आराम से। बुलेट ऑन। ना ना अरे ना ना अरे कुछ तो है जगह एग्जैक्ट जगह क्या वाला तो जगह पे ना था कोई लेगा ये लगी
হ্যাঁ শুয়ারের বাচ্চা, আমার বালছে আমার সঙ্গে পাঙ্গা গুদু মানি এটা। এই ল্যান্ডি আমাকে একবার মারতেন, একবার মারতেন। ওই P3 কি নাম মালটার, ও মালটা একবার মেরে
ना वो
ভাই আমিও স্মোকে অ্যাডজাস্ট করেছিলাম ভাই, বিশ্বাস কর আমিও স্মোকে অ্যাডজাস্ট করেছিলাম, হেড লাগলো না সালা। নাইস নাইস।
मौत
हेलो কার স্প্রে কি বিচ্ছিরি কার স্প্রে দিচ্ছি রে সিটপ, আমি কি বিচ্ছিরি কার স্প্রে দিচ্ছি লেওড়া আছি বে। ছ্যা শালা গাধার গাঁড়ে চলে গেল বে গেম প্লে, আমার কি কান্না পাচ্ছিল লিটারালি। আয় 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 ছিবে গেম খেলি কোথায় বলতো, কাস্টিংই করছি হাট টু হাট। আমি তো সেটাও খেলি না ভাই, তুই তো না না আমি তো সেটাই খেলি না, আমার এক সপ্তাহ দরকার, আমার 3-4 দিন কন্টিনিউ কিন্তু বেশ হচ্ছে। গেমটার থেকে ইন্টারেস্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে না, যে না সালা ইন্টারেস্ট যাচ্ছে না, আরো বরঞ্চ ইন্টারেস্ট বাড়ছে। ওরা ল্যান্ডি ভাই ল্যান্ডি ভাই
এটা স্প্রে ভালো আছে ভাই। হ্যাঁ
ল্যান্ডি ভাই, ল্যান্ডি ভাই।
আমার সাথে কিছু বললো তো ভাই।
ওরে বাচ্চা, বহুত কোন বার, বহুত কোন বার।
Watch out!
আমি দেখে নিলাম রে, কি অবস্থা। ওরা কি মনে করে যে স্মোকি কিছু দেখা যায় নাকি? কোথা থেকে বে? স্মোক ভেজিটেবল স্প্রে নাকি?
না না না, ছোট ছোট
Help!
আলে ওরা কোথায় গেলি বে?
Watch out!
হেলমেট ছিল না, হেলমেট ছিল না।
তো মুখটা বল বোকাচোদা।
এই ঘুরে
Danger
গেছে।
ahead.
মানটা প্রণ করা যাবে, বিশ্বাস কর, প্রণ করা যাবে মানটা। সুয়ারের বাচ্চা আমার, সুয়ারের বাচ্চা। সরে। সুয়ারের বাচ্চা শালা, একবার যায় দুবার যায়, তিনবারের বার তো মরবে কি খানকির বাচ্চা। কত সস্তা নাকি রে ভাই, খেলা লেগে অ্যাকচুয়ালি মদনটা কি বলছেন, মদন আমার শ্বশুরের নাম লেওড়া, সেই জন্য আমি কিছু বলিনি আগে। হবে আর তারপর আবার এসে দুনিয়ায় নাই, কি বলি বলেনি তার জন্য। হ্যাঁ লেওড়া, না ওরা ভাবছে পুশ করবে, পুশই করেছিলে। আয় মাদার চোদায়, হ্যাঁ নাইস গ্রেনেড, পাতা গ্রেনেড আएगा বেঞ্চ। সঙ্গে বেরোতেই যাচ্ছিলাম তুই রিভাইভ পেয়েছিস? শেষ অ্যাকচুয়ালি সিনটা কি বলতো সিটপ, হ্যালো, মেন কেসটা হচ্ছে আমরা কাস্টিং এর জন্য লিংক তৈরি করে দিই, তো সেই লিংকটা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে শেয়ার হয়, রাইট? এই জন্য তোর মনে হয় আমাদের এইখানের অডিয়েন্স গুলো আসছে না, বলি সেই জন্য মনে হয় আমাদের এখানের অডিয়েন্স গুলো আসছে না, যেটা আমরা প্রপার গেমার, যেটা গেমিং অডিয়েন্স, ওই জন্য আসছে না। আমি ওই জন্য সব বন্ধ করে দিয়েছি। 1800 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে, ব্যাপারটা আমাকে স্ট্রিমিং করতে হবে এবারে। ব্যাপারটা যেটা আজকে যেটা ইয়ে ছিল, ল্যান্ডি চুদি কি করছে? ল্যান্ডি যে কি করছে ল্যান্ডি? আমার আমার তোর ইয়ে কি বলে, এক্সুট তো বহুত কম পয়সা নিয়ে বেরিয়েছে রে ভাই, বুঝলি? হ্যালো, এক্সুট কত পয়সা নিয়ে বেরিয়েছে আমার? 450, 450, 500, 450, 900 টাকা, 900 টাকা। আর তোর হচ্ছে তোর 350 ইউসি, যেটা তো 5 বার ইয়ে মেরেছিলাম ডিপার্টমেন্ট, মানে টোটাল 1200 টাকায় সব বেরিয়ে গেছে। গ্লাইডারটা বাদে, গ্লাইডারটা আর বের করলাম না ওরা, বুঝছো? 8 বাচ্চা খান কিছু দিয়ে বাড়া।
আমার 300 টাকা রিফান্ড করে দিচ্ছে মনে হয় না। করলি বোধ
হ্যাঁ, মলি মেরেছি সোরে বাচ্চা। আবে মালটা ইয়ে করছে বে, ফোন করছে বে। তার আমি একটু হিসু করে আসি। কে গেলি বে? আমি একটু হিসু করে আসি, আর হিসু পাই আমার।
Danger ahead. Danger ahead.
একজন আর একজন। চলো চলো, এসে স্পেস